Ah, technology. That thing that makes our lives so much easier, but also so much more of a pain in the ass for people who don't want to see a movie on opening weekend. As anyone who is currently amongst the living knows, there are two phenomena happening right now. The first is Avengers Endgame, and the other is the final season of Game of Thrones. We all know this because it is impossible to look at the news or access social media or even talk to someone without these subjects coming up. The thing is, I don't like to go to movies on opening weekends. I like to wait a few weeks so I can see the movie without being jam-packed into a space with people who haven't bathed or who talk during the movie or who sit in front of me with giant heads that I have to look around. Normally, it wouldn't be a problem to wait a few weeks, except that I have a mobile phone, like everyone else. So whenever I scroll through my phone news feed, I see headline after headline about Avengers. Here's everyone who lives and dies in Avengers Endgame. Some don't give anything away, as long as I don't accidentally click on the link, but a lot include spoilers in the title. Ian Glenn discusses Jorah's death. Well, hey, if you haven't seen episode 3 of this season, guess what? Jorah dies. Do you know how we know that? Because it says so in the fucking title. My girlfriend went to brunch this last Monday with some friends of hers. One of the girls said, on the chat of course, everyone be sure to watch Game of Thrones so we can talk about it. Well, what if someone didn't feel like watching it Sunday night? Or they were busy? Or perhaps they don't have HBO and need to wait for it to be available on other platforms? Can't people talk about something else than Game of Thrones Monday morning, the night after it airs? Now, I will admit, my news feed is even more related to entertainment than most because of this channel. I try to stay in the loop of what's going on in movie making. But even when I click the flipboard option of show less like this, I still see plenty like it. I found out that Arya Stark got laid before I watched her get laid. FYI, for all of you who contributed to the trending search term of how old is Maisie Williams? She's 22. Do you really think they would have an underage girl show her boobs on TV? Even on HBO? YouTube, of course, is the worst because with millions of hours of video being uploaded each day, the competition is fierce to stand out. On the plus side, most YouTubers are pretty good about putting the word spoilers in the thumbnail so that people know before they click on it that it has spoilers in it. What isn't fun is when the title has spoilers in it. Now, I'm not even going to get started on the people who walk out of the theater and yell a spoiler to the crowd waiting in line, or post it on Facebook or Twitter just to be jackasses. Those ones who get punched in the face when they do that deserve to be punched in the face. We're not going to change this, of course. Yes, we can give those videos a thumbs down. We can select to remove Avengers-related material from our newsfeed. But I have another radical and simple solution. Put the phone down. Yep, I know this is revolutionary to anyone who was born in a world never having known what it is like to not have a phone in their hand. But mankind lived for a very long time without the 24-hour news cycle, mobile phones, and there was a time when the word Easter egg actually meant Easter egg. But it is possible to walk somewhere without staring at your phone screen. It is possible to go out to dinner with people and look at them instead of the phone screen. And when at home, sitting on the sofa watching a TV show, try watching the TV show instead of letting the show play in the background while looking at your phone the whole time arguing with people on Facebook about which Avenger should get a spin-off movie, and then looking up at the TV and asking your boyfriend, "Who's that?" at a character who was introduced 10 minutes ago in the show, but you didn't notice because you were busy draining the battery on your phone. But if you can't do that, and you are a content writer or YouTuber, and you must compete in this saturated field, try writing about something else. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Do something different. Or, if you can't, and you need to join the latest movie or TV show bandwagon, try not to spoil it for the rest of us.